Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of a luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection technology gain times 2 and 3. As I said before, if you watch demonstrations and in the dark, that's where you're going to be at, in the dark. And the only way that technology can look good, or that screen paint or projection screen can look good, that are people that are doing these demonstrations, is that you have to have it in a dark environment. You put any kind of light on that screen and it's going to fade, it's going to wash out, it's going to be an undesirable picture, and that's just something you don't want. Now, more and more people are leaning toward ambient light projection screens due to the fact that they can treat these screens like their TV. You can have it in a fully lit environment. You don't have to worry about sitting in the dark. Now, let me show you to add more of more light to our screen. I have this bar light right in the center of the screen. I have condensed lighting that always has contact with my screens all the time, no matter what. It's the condensed lighting that came with the home. So, it's going to have light that's going to come down and directly hit the screen. Can't stop that. Then on top of that, for a little fun, I have LED lights installed over the top of my screen right there. And then over here, all the way around, I have more LED lights. So it just shows you, you don't have to be subjected to the dark. And ambient light, yes, is very important in this decade and time, because more and more people, like I said, are using their screens in a fully lit environment, especially if you're going to be using this for commercial use. Now, I thought it'd be nice to do some dark contrast with all this light hitting the screen. This would be very easy to do if I was doing something that was a more lighter demonstration, more lighter blues and yellows and greens and stuff like that, where I can camouflage the screen from being faded. That would camouflage the screen from being faded. Sorry about that. And that's why I chose a dark scenery right here, just to show you how much light these screens can take in. And as I said before, ambient light projection technology is very important because, like I said, more and more customers are putting these screens in their homes. They're replacing their TVs. You don't want to be in a dark environment every time you turn on your projector. You want to have the light come in through the windows. You want to have your condensed lighting or everyday environment lighting. You want it to look beautiful in your living room. You want to be able to see your living room. Look at this. I can make out my entire living room. It's nice and bright in here. And I said before, if you're watching demonstrations and majority of those videos are in the dark, or if they start off with the lights on just for a little bit and then they ease over into the dark and the picture quality changes, it looks much better, then that's where that screen has to thrive. It has to thrive in the dark. Anywhere I turn in this environment, that screen is going to pull up. And you got to have a lot of confidence in your product to tape a bar light right in the center of your screen. Now, my projector sits back around 14 feet 8 inches. My screen is 146 inches. It's in panorama. That is the ratio. So I'm not using a 100-inch screen because it's easy to do demonstrations with a 100-inch screen. It is. Due to the fact that the pixels are actually pushed together much tighter, which will give you a sharper, brighter image. My projector sits back, like I said, 14 feet 8 inches from the screen. Look how beautiful the blues are. And you can see when the light's on, you don't see any brownish, any tan around the screen, nothing. On dimmers, all the way up. Keep in mind, there's condensed lighting right on top of my projector at all times. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video demonstration. I am Kenneth from Luminous 4K Screen Paint using ambient light rejection technology gain times 2 and 3, showing you that this is the future, man. The bottom line is ambient light rejection technology is the best way to go when it comes to screen paint and projection screens. Thank you all again, and God bless.